What's up, everyone? Welcome on back to the channel. Hope that you're having a lovely day out there, whatever day it may be for you. It is a Saturday, early afternoon over here, and I hope that you're doing well. We're going to finish out Chicago, the album Chicago's Transit Authority, with the final track here, Liberation, Freedom, da-da-da, Freedom, and then it goes, Freedom. Probably not the right song. Anyways, I'm excited. Hope that you guys are excited as well. Let's go ahead and don the headphones, get ready to take the end to this magnificent journey that we've been on. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it as well alongside with me. And without further ado, settle in, settle down, simmer down, take it from a boil to a simmer. Later on we'll boil it back up, and let's quiet ourselves down for Liberation. Here we go.
11.
So you turn it up to 11. Getting the tuning right. What? So get it. They got into it. Terry leads the charge in there. You see the changes? And now the drums and the rhythms change again there. Go back just a little bit. This is the definition of going off. There's just no space left for anything. It's just continue. Hammer. Take a breath. Take a breath. Thank you. Take a second. Get the... Bass playing right there. Funny how we've grown back into this fast tempo chaos. Guitar has been through a lot. Try some kind of atmosphere we're gonna change into here. What in the King Crimson is this? Sound of Liberation. There you go. That's the sound of freedom. This is not right out. Tasty. Bring it all back together. Full circle. The fullest of circles. Now that's an ending to the album. That is encompassing of this whole album. I think that if you had to listen to one song out of this album, this one kind of captures a lot. A lot. Oh, man. Okay, so for the first, 7 minutes, the first half of the song, it's kind of Terry's track, right? It's kind of Terry's track. He's really taking lead throughout most of this. And we're going to talk about other people, but, one thing I really enjoyed during his soloing, during his experimentation, which some of it kind of dips into what we heard from Freeform Guitar previously, which I didn't like at all, but it did it in a different way here that was still experimental, still abstract, but I kind of enjoyed it a little bit more. All right, we'll get to that. But what I enjoyed is that his guitar was obviously playing lead, playing the solo, but you really heard him kind of taking lead of the charge of the rest of the band. Because the rest of the band would kind of follow and mimic sometimes some of his patterns that he would put out, and then that would allow the band to change their rhythms. For example, Danny on the drums. I know that this is Terry's song, but just personally, this is Danny's song. His drumming is immense. It's been immense throughout this whole album, but here, it's just on full display, just constant pounding, just absolutely wonderful. And I really enjoyed listening to his drumming alongside of Terry's guitar, because you would hear Terry's guitar, I don't know, do something, and then Danny would almost pick up on that, and of course the rest of the members, I'm just picking on Danny. He'd pick up on that, and then the groove would change alongside of that. And those first 7 minutes are just relentless. besides the opening, which kind of gets things started in a more not typical, but more normal fashion. I really enjoyed the little bit of like a drum solo that we got in there. That was really cool. The horns, the way that they rose alongside the music, I thought was really nice there. But it was really that first half, which is really a Terry song. But I just really enjoyed the changes in groove and speed and tempo and rhythm that would happen there. I would say in particular between Terry and Danny, but that's just because I'm focusing on them. I'm sure if you were a bassist or an organist or someone, you would focus on the other members. I'm just focusing on Danny. And then it changes for a moment. It allows us time to inhale, exhale. They give us a little bit of a break. And personally, I think that was perfectly placed. It was needed because as enjoyable as the Relentless Rhino in this track was, I needed a little bit of like just a second to catch my breath. And I'm glad that they gave that to us before speeding things right back up again, getting right back to it. Then we dive into this really more experimental section, and Terry begins to go back into, like I said, his freeform guitar phase and kind of providing all these sounds. But now the rest of the band is involved in that. And I think when you have the full scope of the band participating, it makes it a lot more enjoyable than that particular track that I mentioned. And it kind of reminded me, it reminded me a little bit of King Crimson and like some of their more abstract stuff in the early days, like what I was hearing here, which was kind of interesting to kind of hear that, especially if the horns and the way that the guitar was just kind of fripping out. Get it? Flipping out. And then the end brought it all back into a satisfying conclusion. There's not really any lyrics to go over here. I do like how in the beginning, like you could hear the band kind of counting in. I'm assuming when they said 11, I'm assuming that meant take 11. And then at the end, he says, "Thank you, people." He just crying out in liberation, just as the band has liberated themselves there in the final track from the album. What an absolutely gem of an album this was to listen to. I really hope that you guys enjoyed listening to it with me. I'm sure you did, but I'm hoping you did. Favorite song? So I thought about this. Can't tell you because they're just so good. I can tell you my least favorite song. I can tell you my least favorite song. That's easy to do. But as a favorite, I couldn't quite speak to that right now. But regardless, I had a great time listening to this one. Hope that you guys did as well. Of course, let me know your comments down there in the comment section. You can follow me over on Twitter and support the channel and what I do on Patreon. Thank you so much for being here and taking the journey with me. Come back tomorrow, and I hope to see you then, guys. Bye.